Alright, so this is my Glock 19 in my INCOG holster. I've been using this for about 2 years now. I like the holster. I've been running it like this, the one clip, took this one off. This is my everyday carry. But what I don't like about it is this clip is getting worn out. You see how it's starting to pick up? I don't know if you can see that. So I need to replace this clip. Well, I don't want the same thing to happen again. And I know this thing's kind of made for appendix carry, which is how I carry it most of the time. So this is supposed to cant so that it cants the pistol out when you're wearing it. But right now it's just not retaining at all. It's not retaining when I draw. It does not retain the holster at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this out with an Ulticlip. Now if you look, see, I've already tried to put it on once. If you look, this plastic clip is quite a bit thicker than this Ulticlip. So what happens is that when I put this directly on, the Ulticlip slips back and forth. I mean, it's not a lot. This is very drastic. I mean, it jiggles around a lot. And it makes a lot of noise, first of all, which is a big no-no. And second is that it is not secure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of modification here and change out this clip. I'll show you what I'm going to do. Okay, so I've removed the clip and I've cut the last two holes off this INCOG clip. I'm going to use them as like a spacer. So I'm going to place this on top so that I get no movement at all in this Ulticlip. Let me do a little bit of video with it, and then I'll put the spacer on and show you what it's like after the spacer's on. So I've put the Ulticlip on, no spacer yet, and if you look, all that movement, and now it would retain this holster just fine. It really will. I mean, it might bend over time, but it will retain this. But it makes so much noise, and it's not stiff. Obviously, it goes up and down, back and forth, side to side. Even comes. So let's put this spacer in here and see what happens. Alright, so with the spacer in there, it does not move. I mean, this movement right here, this is the flexing of the actually Ulticlip itself. So it does not move up and down, back and forth at all. So all I did is I clipped the last two off this thing, off the clip that came with it. I have another one of these somewhere, and use that as a spacer for this Ulticlip. So I was trying to do some research on if this Ulticlip, this is an Ulticlip 3, if this Ulticlip would actually work on this holster, and there was no information out there at all. I mean, there's beautiful information on how awesome this thing retains, and all the downside that people have, I think, is actually an upside, and how well it retains. So hopefully this will help. I was able to really crank down on these screws, so they are in there thanks to the plastic. So like I said, I hope this helps, and you can put an Ulticlip on an INCOG holster. Have a nice day.